Am I the meanest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Pawn's drunk.
Well, who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
Who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
I can't hear you.
Pawn's drunk. AKA Mr. Moo Woo Shot himself.
Of Harlem.
What up, what up, what up? Y'all already know this is Punch, Drunk, Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moo Shot himself, a.k.a. El Adobe, Los Sazón, El Borracho, El Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know, man, the news that Shakur Stevenson, Newark's own, one of the phenom in the 135-pound division, two-division world champion, y'all already know in the super featherweight division, super featherweight division, and now campaigning in the lightweight division as he beat Yoshino in his last outing out here in Newark, New Jersey. Gonna be facing Frank Martin. Frank Martin, the fighter of Errol the True Spence, signed to Man Down promotion, of course, on the PBC banner, TGB, Showtime. They were supposed to take a purse bid. But, you know, they worked out a deal just like Bud Crawford and Sean Porter worked out a deal when Sean Porter was with PBC. Terence Bud Crawford was a top rank. Terence Bud Crawford, you already know, man, is a mentor to Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson helped out Terence Bud Crawford to prepare for Terence Bud Crawford to beat Errol the True Spence as he did, beating him up to pillar the post. This might be the last run for Man Down Promotions. Pause. We heard there's gonna be a rematch with Terence Bud Crawford and Errol the True Spence. Where Errol Spence, let me stop calling him the truth, because the truth was that Bud Crawford is the truth. That's the real truth. But Crawford is the truth. You know what I'm saying? Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Jackie Hernandez con los 5 pesos de Super Chari Party K. Jackie Hernandez, good looking out. Appreciate you, Jackie, la reina de boxeo. You know what I was thinking, man? What's good, Radley? What's good, Francisco? What's good? Smash the like button. You know what I was thinking, man? People been getting on me, man, with my energy, man. I was thinking about, you know, let me do a live with just how some people may just like less energy, softer tone, you know, people criticizing the way I deliver content. Just you talk too fast, you too amp. So let me just should I act like every other boxing content creator? You know, like, yo, so yeah, Terence Crawford is going to be fighting Errol Spence for the rematch, and the Shakur Stevenson fight is a good fight. You know, I think that he's Frank Martin, who beat Michel Rivera, is all good. I think he could do better. You know, sound more like a Frank Martin and stuff like that, right? Is that better? Huh? Para los haters, is that better for you? Nobody got Martin winning. He might hurt Shakur if he catches him. I don't know. For me, Frank Martin is like a low-budget Gary Russell Jr., like a bootleg Gary Russell Jr., which I think. That's the way that I see it. Frank Martin to me is like a bootleg Gary Russell Jr. I ain't trying to throw shades on him. I'm just saying that Frank Martin never really caught my eye like that. You know what I'm saying? I follow a lot of amateurs and young fighters and stuff like that coming up in the ranks, or just becoming a professional. Like I always had high hopes or high regards to guys like Boots Ennis, like Teofimo, like Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Javonte Tank Davis, Virgil Ortiz, Josh Kelly, Ben Whitaker. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Mr. Sanchez? What's good, SSI? What's good, Hawk Punch? Where is that fly when you need him? I remember that one. Remember that one? What's good? Rapstar Boxing out of the voice of the UK, London, bruv. I like Frank Martin, but this will be nothing but a sparring match for Shakur. I got it 10-2. Yeah, Shakur Stevenson's a whole different type of animal, in my opinion, man. I think that he's one of the most complete fighters in the sport of boxing, probably the complete fighter You know what I'm saying? I even in the lightweight division, I think the guy to beat, to be honest, the guy to be in the lightweight division, in my opinion, is Gervonta Tank Davis, regardless of Devin Haney, which is not any longer undisputed because Shakur Stevenson going to be fighting big interview yesterday. Boo boo Benavidez coming soon. That's what I'm talking about. Rapstar boxing knowledge. Yes. Shout out to Rapstar, man. Had a good interview with Jose Benavidez and stuff like that. Y'all already know David Benavidez versus Demis Andrade to close out the year is gonna be epic. Epic. Dime, que lo que dime. It's gonna be an epic fourth quarter for the sport of boxing. It's been an epic year. Y'all already know 2023. David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant, Tim Zhu, Tony Harrison, Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney versus Lomachenko and Pitbull Cruz, who ducked and avoided Shakur Stevenson, in which the WBC and Mauricio Sudamon has stated in his tweet, Lomachenko and Pitbull Cruz, it could have been Lomachenko versus Shakur Stevenson for the title. It could have been Pitbull Cruz versus Shakur Stevenson for the title, but they both ducked Shakur Stevenson. So now I really gotta say, it's hard for me to call anybody a boogeyman. Y'all already know that in the 168-pound division is gonna be the monster versus the boogeyman, but in the lightweight division, there is a new boogeyman, and his name is Shakur Stevenson. Because people are ducking title shots. People are ducking legacy fights and title shots. Let me just say, let me just put up what Mauricio Sudamon put up on Twitter the other time. Hold on. Let me put it up right here. Hold on. WBC president Sudamon has confirmed negotiations for the WBC lightweight title bout between Shakur Stevenson and Frank Martin are underway after Vasily Lomachenko and Isaac Cruz both declined an offer to fight Shakur for the vacant belt. I know what Pitbull Cruz is trying to do, and he's trying to wait for that Willy Wonka ticket to fight Gervonta Davis once again. I know he's been living on his loss. Some people been living off a win, but Pitbull Cruz is living off a loss. The most lucrative loss you can have for Pitbull Cruz. Damn. High low, dímelo con los 2 pesos de plátano. Dímelo, mi hermano. High low, ¿qué lo que? Y también Jackie Hernández con los 5 pesos, la reina del boxeo. Gracias, High Low. Jackie in the building. Has Benavidez signed the contract for the Andrade fight? They both have agreed on the fight. You got in boxing, the contract is actually signed on fight week. So they already agreed on the terms and the proposal. They just waiting on a date. They waiting on the network and the promotional company. But David Benavidez is in camp. Demis Andrade is in camp. He's already been in the gym for 4 weeks. So he's already doing pre-camp. You already see Demis Andrade looking in shape. David Benavidez is looking in shape. He looking fast in the heavy bag. This is gonna be a fire fight. I'm gonna tell you like this, Jack. It's gonna be a fire fight. Marco Antonio Luna, punch drunk, delivering the best boxing content in the business. You do it like no one else can. Let the haters hate. You keep doing what you're doing. You be blessed by the best. Gracias de lo mío. Gracias, mi hermano. Verdad. Thank you, I appreciate that. Con los 20 pesos a comprar la comida del malecón, arroz con guandule, con el pork chop o con carne cerdo. Me gusta eso. Eso es lo que voy a comprar ahorita. Gracias, Marco. Gracias. Kenneth in the building. Hola, viva Brasil. Tu canal es muy bueno. Kenneth, Brasil. Presente conocerlo. Thank you, Kenneth. The boxing prophet in the building. What's good? The boxing prophet in the building. Free Bomac. That's what they're saying. Free Bomac. Yes. Free Bomac. Before we get into the Shakur Stevenson and Frank Martin, and before we get into that, the PBC fighters, when they fight out of the umbrella, they get soaked. They get drowned. Hey, I'm a supporter of PBC fighters. I'm a supporter of top rank fighters. I'm a supporter of Golden Boy Promotion, the Matchroom, all the fighters, all the modern day warriors, modern day gladiators, the one that put their life on the line for pure entertainment. I understand in this community there's a lot of PBC haters, but one thing that even sometimes when you hate and you critique, sometimes the hate could be true. Sometimes that perspective could be true. PBC fighters, when they fight out of the umbrella, they be catching L's. When they fight out of the umbrella, they be getting soaked and drowned. Hopefully, do you think that Frank Martin is going to erase the curse? Huh? Do you think that Jamel Charlo, September 30th, as he faced Canelo Alvarez, the 4th Division World Champion, super middleweight undisputed, Cash Cow Sport Boxing, aka King Nello, aka Cartelo, aka Cash Nello, aka Payday, aka get the fuck out of here, man? Will he erase? Will he erase the curse? I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna be talking about that, but of course, man, I was debating with somebody on Twitter. Shout out to follow me on Twitter, Mr. Moonshine 10s. Follow me on Instagram, Punch Drunk _boxing. Let's go. Follow me on all platforms. Let's get these numbers up. Let's get these numbers up. Smash the like button. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let me see. 29 people looking on. It looks like they don't want me to talk about Shakur Stevenson. All right. You know, I'm getting the hang of this. When I see, okay, 29, okay, they don't like Shakur Stevenson. All right, maybe tomorrow we talk about something else. You don't like the Shakur Stevenson and Frank Martin thing. Let me see what we at. We got 10 likes. We got 27 people. We got 10 likes. That means nobody really likes this content. I get it. We don't talk about Shakur Stevenson and Frank Martin no more. I get it. I get it. Only 10 like. I get it. I ain't even going. You know what? I'm not even going to tell the people to smash the like button anymore because I think this shit is kindergarten. You know, I'm going to say one more time for the last time. I'm going to say one more time for the last time. Boxing content creators, the way you help the channel and the way you help the visibility of the live and in the channel and the videos, if you smash the like button. That's like coming into a house without knocking on the door. That's like coming into the house without wiping your feet or taking off your feet. There's a respect of when a boxing content creator or any content creator puts up a live, it's to smash the like button. If you don't smash the like button, it doesn't help the video, doesn't help the live. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just going to be the last time because this is kindergarten-ish. How many times you need to say to smash the like button? How many times? We got 14. We got 14. There's 13 people hating right now. They don't want to smash the like button. The boxing prophet said the Pitbull is making his money, and if he loses to Stevenson, he's going to lose stock. Facts. In Mexico, they're poor, so I don't blame him for chasing the popo. Marco Antonio Luna with a happy face. If Francisco of Cruz fight, no, he will never get the rematch with Tank. Maybe not. We don't know. We don't know. Every time we think a fight is not going to happen, look, I thought that Kell Brook versus Amir Khan was a fight that was never going to happen. I thought Amir Khan versus Kell Brook was expired milk. I did a video, I said it expired milk. And guess what? When they announced the fight, it sold out within 6 hours. So sometimes we don't know the market, man. We think we know the market of something. We think we know the interest is different. We don't know. Because the thing with Pitbull Cruz is, I think even if he loses to Shakur Stevenson, he's going to put up a good fight. Just like he did with Shakur, like just he did with Javante Davis. When he put up a good fight, the people, there's a fan base out there. And let me tell you something about the Latino Mexican fan base, especially the Mexican fan base. If you put up a fight, if you fight catering to the entertainment of those, they don't care if you lose. They could identify when you giving your all out. You know what I'm saying? When you're going all out, they appreciate that. That's different type of fans. You know what I'm saying? Not everything is about winning and losing, but it's how you win and how you lose. And the way that the way that Pitbull Cruz lost to Javante Davis, people respected the way he lost. But I was not debating, but I was arguing, going back and forth, was a fool. So, and we're talking about Bomac. Look, I'm gonna say it like this: that Bomac allegedly made a dumb decision and stuff like that. I said it before. You know, it was common sense for me to understand that he went out there in the UK on the privately, right, and try to come back in the US commercially. And I think that's the reason why he got caught with the gun. Cool. All right, I understand. I say you can fine them. If it's too much, if you don't want that type of mistakes in your country, deport him. But to take away his freedom when he did something that is harmless, he made a mistake. You don't put a guy in jail over 5 years because of that mistake. Ladies and gentlemen, for the people that feel like he should be in jail, because I'm arguing with some of the people, and some of the people in the UK is say, well, you got to understand the laws in the UK, and you can't do that in the UK, and in the UK. Are we humans? Can we identify? Can we understand that somebody made a mistake, a genuine harmless mistake? We want to take his freedom. We want to take his freedom. Fine him. Fine him. Deport him out of your country if you don't like those type of mistakes. Deport him. But to hold him in jail for almost 5 years, really? I want real criminals in jail. That's what I want. I want rapists. I want killers. I want menace to societies in jail. That's what I want in jail. I don't want people making genuine harmless mistakes, whether people feel like it's idiotic or stupid or brain or he got brain dead at the moment when he was trying to leave the country and stuff like that. Stop it, y'all. Let's stop being inhumane for no reason, just so you can cater to whatever argument you got. HLD in the building. What's good? HLD, my brother. Kenneth, con la super chari, party que said, why boxers seeking the Mexican fan base? Carajo. You know why? Because it's a lucrative fan base. You know what I'm saying? There's some fighters in the past that be pandering. We saw Gervonta Tan Davis with the red, green, and white. You know what I'm saying? We seen that. We seen Shakur Stevenson when he fought Gonzalez with the sombrero. We seen Errol Spence in his biggest fight, his first pay-per-view fight with Michael Garcia. We see him with the green, white, and red. We seen Floyd Mayweather. We see Montana Love. We seen the pandering of the Mexican fan base. It is a lucrative and faithful fan base, so they want to pander to their fan base. So that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's business moves. Common sense ain't no common sense. 5 years too much should be like a hefty financial fine, right? Right, King? Give him a fine. I don't know why people sometimes it's like, I think people, you know why, again, and I said this yesterday, you know why I don't like getting in debates no more? Some people be like, oh, you scared to get in debate or to talk about this. You know why? Because people just want to argue. People just want to be the devil's advocate. When I have conversation, man, I want to have dialogues to better a situation, to have a solution to an issue. That's my thing. If I'm talking about boxing and I'm talking about two fighters, I want to respect these two fighters. Yes, we could critique a little bit, but we're trying to build the fighters. We're trying to build the fight. We trying to preserve our sport. You know what I'm saying? Not downplay everything. So people go, oh, but that's breaking the law. And if you breaking the law, you're a criminal. Stop it. Stop. If Bomac was flying back home and he already had a gun in there, it looked like he didn't use the gun. He wasn't about to shoot somebody. He's heading back home. Fine him if you want to deport him for 10 years or whatever. But don't take away his freedom for a damn mistake. Now he's going to be in jail for October 9th? Really? For what? For what? Why are you going to go to jail for what? For what? What is it going to prove to you? For what? That pistol didn't have no pay. Oh. Now, wait a minute. Now, Francisco. Now, if he was carrying an illegal pistol, if he was carrying an illegal pistol, and that pistol didn't have no paperwork, I understand. But if he was carrying illegal, if it was his pistol registered to him, I don't know the how you say the full information. All I'm saying is, if it had paperwork, it has a serial number, it's not scratched off. Come on, man. Come on. We want real criminals in jail, man. I don't want a whole. Can you imagine a whole precinct chasing uncriminal and we seen rapists and killers and stuff like that? We don't need that. We need some real ish. Hey, I know some Spanish, but I'm trying to mix it up with some Portuguese. Let's go boxing. Vamos, boxeo. Bora, boxeo. Kenneth con el super chari parique. Gracias, Kenneth. Portuguese. Beautiful language, man. Beautiful language. Gracias de lo mío. Gracias. HLD said, so are they supposed to change their strict laws for one man? Where does the stupidity stop to use as an excuse? They did that to Bill Haney. They did that for Bill Haney. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that everything should have its law, but everything should also be talked about, understand. Why do you have this? What was your intentions? Did you make a mistake, a genuine mistake? Did you know? How did you come into the country with it? Private? Damn, it's our fault because think about it. The mistake was done by the UK too. Do the UK people get punished for letting him in with the gun? Does any politician gonna get fired? Does any government official gonna get tired? Does the whole airport going to get fired? If you're gonna take away his life for 5 years, then the whole airport should be shut down for 5 years. Let's be fair. So what is the excuse of letting him in the country with a gun? Are they gonna hold themselves accountable? Is the airport and the government of the UK going to hold themselves accountable? You put Bomac in jail for 5 years, okay. Shut down the whole airport for 5 years. Shut down all the airplanes for 5 years. Because if he made a mistake, they made a mistake for letting him inside the country in with a gun. Somebody has to be accountable, and it's just not going to be Bomac. So let's play the game of let me be this UK citizen that be like, oh my God, no, put him in jail, bruv. Put him in jail, bruv. He's a criminal, bruv. Put him in jail. All right, how he got into the country with a gun? Who's accountable for it? I want all the securities in jail. All the securities in jail with Bomac. That's what I want. If Bomac's gonna be in jail, I want all the security, all the governmental official that let this man in jail with a gun. I want them all in jail. Oh, my Bomac is gonna be accountable for it. No, I see no, mi hermano. I see no. We're not gonna be in Humane and go punch boxing. We ain't gonna have this little stupidity and stuff like that. Putting people, if he make idiotic moves, if he make idiotic decisions, they made an idiotic decision not checking in a guy with a pistol gun to come into the country. ¿Qué me importa a mí if you flew private? Somebody got to check him. ¿Qué me importa a mí? ¿Qué me importa? If you flying in the airplane, everybody in the world, you just can't be flying in the air and nobody knows who you are. Nobody flies free in the air. No lo chequearon in this country. Somebody is liable for it. No le dé pase, HOD. No le dé pase a ellos también. This is not to win a fucking argument all the fucking time. They que, oh, Bomac is idiot. They're idiots too. So let's all fight in a private plane. Let's go with machine guns over there since it's so easy. Matter of fact, let's all do it. Everybody go get your gun and let's go fight in a private plane to the UK and let's take all the guns over there. Ave. No, I see no, mi hermano. I want criminals. I want rapists. I want people that do crime. I want people that's harming the society. I want them in jail. ¿Qué eso de que put them in jail para take away his freedom? ¿Para qué, mi hermano? Deja eso, mi hermano. Deja eso. We're gonna everybody put it J. But everybody in America, vamos vender la pistola, vamos en private jet. Lo fuimos con Mayweather Promotions that he be flying privates too. Lo fuimos con Mayweather Promotion. Oh, no. Deja eso, mi hermano, deja eso. That's the word on the boxing media. Not sure if it's accurate, but lack of legal documentation on the firearm, not showing the UK laws. He may be just strict like that. Let's Google it. I try to Google it. But I wanted to ask a person that really is and got the info in the UK. And let's see. I want to know some more information. If the more information come out, if it wasn't documented, if it was a scratch, it was a illegal handgun, it was in toda esa vaina. Okay, I'm not saying that don't hold Bomac accountable. I'm not saying don't hold Bomac accountable. Charles Edward Choice, aka Queso con los hombres, dale, super chari para que sneaky, what up, what's up, como Martin Lawrence, yo, hey. Charles Edward Cheese, what do you think about this Bomac situation? Do you feel like they should keep Bomac in jail? Should he be in jail? Should he be taking out his 5 years 5 years, man. 5 years. Put him in jail for 5 years for having a handgun. Somebody let him in the country with a handgun. Now he tried to go back home with the same handgun, and all of a sudden, oh my God, it's a damn crime. Oh my goodness, put him in damn jail right now. He's a menace to society. What do you think? I think he should be, hey, yo, slap him in the wrist. He did a mistake. Go back to your country with the damn gun. You're probably going to be deported, or you're going to be a hefty fine. Fine him. Fine him. Deport him. But if they take away the freedom, they can 5+ years. Haciendo qué va a ser el Bomac ahí. Haciendo qué. ¿Para qué? No, así no. 5 is crazy. Like 6 months and a large 6 months and a large fine. I didn't even say it. Let's check his records first. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk. We're humans. What happened? How did you come in the country with it? Oh my God. Okay, you probably forget, since you wasn't checked into the country with it. Then I understand that shit, you forgot about it because you didn't have to go through that process of checking in your gun. But he's the stupid one, right? But when he came to the country, they're not stupid for checking him, right? Right? So he's dumb. That's what people are saying. He's dumb and an idiot because the process of getting out the U.S. with a gun, coming into another country with a gun, nothing happened. So when you're going back home, look, it's the same thing. Everybody travels, right? Everybody travels. Everybody has you wake up in the morning, or you're already in the nighttime before you go to sleep. You already did your luggage, blah, blah, blah. Either you go drive, or either you call an Uber or whatever. It's a ritual or a tradition of how to go by things and packing your luggage, checking everything out, checking your flight, go to your phone, blah. So he's like, probably going through the motions. He didn't get checked. He didn't check, so it was kind of different. So his mind is probably all over the place. He's a businessman. Sometimes a guy like that need an assistant. That's why these guys like a Bomac or athletes and got a lot of businesses. He got a lot of fighters. Maybe he's rushing because he needs to prepare another fighter. You understand what I'm saying? He just went to the UK with Chris Eubank. He's about to go back home. And sometimes you got a lot of shit in your mind and you forget. That doesn't mean that you're dumb. Because you forget, that doesn't mean you're dumb. Gracias, Charles and the cheese. Maybe he got to lose 100 pounds, he said. God, ownership is a responsibility, just like keeping it locked. Go up away from the kid. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm just Charles Edward Cheese Los 50 times Los Plátanos. Plátano. Ya no puedo más, señor. Beefy planting a gun on him. I know, maybe he left it in one of his chichos and shit like that. He left it in one of his chichos or something like that. Algo pasó. No. But if it's like that, let's all go. Let's all ramp up all the guns and let's go to a private airplane and go to the UK because they don't check anybody. No. If he's held accountable, then the country should be held accountable. Because then the UK people shouldn't be getting mad at Bomac. The UK people should be like, if this guy could come into the country in an airplane, checked, can you imagine? Oh, this is how guns get into the country. They somebody got to be held accountable for the government and the way they check out there in the UK. Matter of fact, the situation with Bomac, you let him go. You know why? Because now you created now this situation could help out the country, but it's not to put him in jail. That situation where Bomac could help out the country. How did this guy came to our country that easy with a gun? No wonder we have a gun issue now in the UK and all these criminals in the UK with all firearms. This guy just walked into the country with on a private airplane. You know? Philip says, sorry, irresponsible. It is irresponsible by Bomac. Nobody's saying it's not irresponsible. Nobody's saying don't hold Bomac accountable. But anybody here holding the UK accountable? Is anybody here holding the UK accountable? Like in the country, or in this country, when we talk about how the hell does all these drugs come into our country, who's accountable for that? And who's been put to jail? Or the only pitchers, the nickel and dime dealers and stuff like that. But who's letting all that gun? Who's letting all them drugs? Y'all don't want to hold them accountable? We don't want to hold them accountable? Huh? Okay, let's hold Bomac accountable. Can we hold the securities accountable? All the security that was on duty should be locked up with Bomac. Because I don't know if they're working with Bomac. I don't know if they're working with Bomac. Or we just gonna use this little argument for the YTBC and cater to an argument or win a debate or win an argument. Yeah. Bomac should be put in jail. No, because he broke the law. He broke the law. Man, if anybody was on Bomac's situation, I'd be saying the same thing, man. Y'all, nobody in this chat should be put in jail and stay in jail and take away your freedom because of what Bomac did. You know what I'm saying? None of y'all. And if your kids is in the same situation, I'll be like, I don't want none of your kids in that situation as well. If it's a genuine mistake, not causing any harm, he came into the country with it. He's leaving the country with it. What's the problem? If you don't want that type of mistake in your country, okay, deport him. You're going to have to face. If you got to deport him for 10 years, 5 years, for the rest of the time, you got to do what you got to do. But what is Bomac going to do in jail for you? ¿Pa qué? Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Let me put this up. Y'all know that I'll be rocking. I support PBC fighters. I support PBC as well. But it seems like every time PBC fighters fight outside of the umbrella, they get washed. They get soaked. Wilder versus Fury, soaked. Spence versus Bud, soaked, drowned. Plant versus Canelo, soaked, drowned. Fulton versus Inoue, beat him from pillar to post. Ruiz versus AJ, the second fight. Porter versus Bud. Seems like when they're not comfortable fighting fighting each other under the umbrella, they're successful. Yeah, you're gonna see guys at Errol Spence. You're gonna see they still going, you know what I'm saying? If y'all want to add Manny Pacquiao to it because he's not really a PBC fighter, but then if you the flip of it, then guys beat Manny Pacquiao and stuff like that. But every time a PBC fighter fights outside of the umbrella, they get soaked. So what I'm saying is, who's going to end the curse? Is Jermell Charlo September 30th going to end the curse? A lot of people feel like Canelo Alvarez is going to beat Jermell Charlo. Is Shakur Stevenson, is Frank Martin going to beat Shakur Stevenson to end the curse? Because if Charlo loses to Canelo Alvarez, and yes, he signed a 3-fight deal with PBC, but we all know that Canelo Alvarez is not really a PBC fighter. He's not billed as a PBC fighter. We understand that, right? But if he's going to end the curse, is Frank Martin going to? Is Frank Martin going to end the curse of PBC fighters fighting outside the umbrella and losing? Is he going to beat Shakur Stevenson? Bomac, smart inside the ring and out, though. He's probably failed a small detail in compliance, genuine mistake. Thank you, Francisco. That's self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? That's self-explanatory. You know, Bomac, smart inside the ring and out, though. He probably failed a small detail in compliance, genuine mistake. It's a genuine mistake in my opinion. Genuine mistake. Chick in the building. What's good, man? Bads in the building. What's good, man? I agree. Will Frank Martin? Let me see the poll. Let me see the poll. Let me see who got to believe. I know there's always going to be one person because, in my opinion, if you know boxing, this should be 0. It should be 100% Shakur Stevenson winning. I haven't checked the poll, but let me check the poll. Look. Martin 7%, 10%. Who says? I want to know, and because I know it got to be a troll. It got to be a troll. Who got Frank Martin beating Shakur Stevenson? Like, who got him? Who voted that one in? Somebody that hates Shakur Stevenson. Probably another Haney fanboy or something like that. Because really, hold on the sentiment, probably made the most money with the PBC. So, he a PBC fighter, dig Black Jesus, para ganar. All right, so let's take away the Canelo Alvarez and Charlo. But when Canelo Alvarez beat Caleb Plant, he was not a PBC fighter. Jackie Hernandez said draw. Yeah, Jackie. Así no, reina de boxeo. If they would have fought in the PBC banner, maybe. Now, the only person that really has kept the PBC winning, maybe Gervonta Tan Davis when he fought Ryan Garcia. But other than that, PBC fighter seems to lose versus the people outside of the umbrella, or when they go outside of the umbrella. HLD con los 10 pesos de Super Chat a comprar comida china mañana. Special fried rice con chicken wing. America first. The trans dyke b-ball player with weed, then the nasty yelling bitch in Dubai, now a gun carrying fool in the UK. Respect the laws in every country. Stupidity and arrogance has no excuse. Hey, if it is, see, I disagree with the giving one of our prisoners and getting back the lesbian basketball player and stuff like that. I understand the laws. I understand. But I'm speaking from a human perspective. We all know right from wrong. We all know that also humans are not perfect and make genuine mistake. It's almost like when you go to family court and sometimes these judges look at all the men like they're the same. Every issue has their separate issue. Every case has a separate case. I think they should be heard. I think they should be respected as humans. If he has a background that is not a criminal background, you could check that with the U.S. Embassy or his records. He's given the rights to go to the UK, so he knows he's not a menace to society. That's what I'm saying. Yes, there's laws, but let's have those laws really for those type of criminals that are menace to society, creating harm, creating real violence, creating a uncomfortable situation, uncomfortable situation for society. That's what I'm saying. If we want to throw this man in jail for 5 years, well, go ahead. But somebody gonna be held accountable. Throw him in jail for 5+ years, that government better be held accountable. Whoever let that dude in, whoever company, government, they got to be held accountable. That's not fair that just, no. How the fuck did he got in the country with it? So the whole airport, the private, wherever he came from, all of them, I want them all in jail. That's all I'm saying. Bomac goes to jail. The owner of that airline, and so he needs to be accountable for it as well. Because his job is to hire people to secure whatever. I want the owner to be in jail with Bomac of the airline. Fair is fair. Accountable. You let a gun into the country and never checked it. You put people at harm. Right? That's the way that I see it. He said the lesbian basketball player. But she is. I forgot her name. Grainer. They brought Grainer back, and she said something stupid as soon as she got back. They traded her for somebody. I would have never traded her for that. Did he bring it to the country or buy it there? I mean, the thing is, he came in a private. He came privately to the country in a private airplane, private jet. So he came with his own gun from the U.S. to the UK. Did he sell the gun? Did he try to distribute the gun? It was nothing like that. I'm not, that's what I'm reading. It's nothing like that. So I'm not. Whatever. Is Frank Martin going to break the PBC curse? 33 people looking on. Let me see. We got 38 likes, 33 people looking on. Nobody likes this live. Nobody likes the subject. I ain't going to be staying here for a while because nobody's really into the subject. Dos pesos, Castro. César. In the building, good looking out, que César, con los 2 pesos de plátano. Gracias, mi hermano. I think Bomac was used to U.S. travel laws and just didn't realize the laws were different in the UK. Hey, sometimes that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes people make mistakes. Maybe Bomac, he travels a lot. He been traveling a lot. You could tell and stuff like that. A guy like that probably by now needs an assistant. You know what I'm saying? And maybe he forgot, bro. You know what I'm saying? People forget, man. That's what I'm saying. People forget. I'm not gonna jail a dude for forgetting. Nah, man. Come on, man. I'm a human, bro. Sometimes we gotta understand each other. We gotta understand humans and stuff like that. You know, the laws are here to help and to, you know what I'm saying, to save lives. And it's for me, it just doesn't look right, doesn't sound right. You know what I'm saying? I think people are being disingenuous about it. So as we all know, Shakur Stevenson versus Frank Martin for a vacant WBC lightweight world title was reportedly now agreed, as Bob Arum's Top Rank and TGB Promotions, on behalf of Al Heyman and PBC, have done a deal to stage on the Top Rank and ESPN show. Purse bid canceled. You know what? If I was Errol the True Spence, and this is why in boxing, a lot of fighters talk about, getting taken advantage of and blah, blah, blah. What I would have done if I was Errol the True Spence with the money that I've made versus Terence Crawford, I would have told Frank Martin and TGB, I want to go to purse bid and I want to flip the bill. Can you imagine if Errol the True Spence Man Down Promotions would have flipped this bill? Like, when are fighters really going to take advantage of these opportunities when y'all want to talk about your own promotional companies and stuff like that? See, the thing is, people are scared to take a risk. Even the richest of the richest, it seems like we're still living. We still have, I'm not going to say we all, but there's still a slave mentality. Where we could get as much money, but it's like we don't want to be owners, bro. It's like, this is why I respect Oscar De La Hoya so much, because he has a promotional company, but he, as a fighter, but he flips the bill. He takes the risk. He buys he rents the arena. He buys it all. He takes the risk. He loses, he wins. If he wins big, he wins big. I think it was Man Down Promotions' opportunity with the money that he made to flip this bill. So when I always hear, and shout out to TGB, I'm not casting on them when I hear TGB, but then I hear people say, I got my own company like Javante Tan Davis. I got my own company like Man Down Promotions. I got my own company and stuff like that. No, I want you to flip the bill. when you're going to be in, when you're going to empower yourself and flip the bill. This is your fighter. I believe that Earl the True Spence have the money to flip this bill. And can you imagine how much he will make at the end of the year? Because I do believe that Shakur Stevenson versus Frank Martin is going to do good. Randy con la bandera de República Dominicana. La música de Randy. Shakur Stevenson, Shakur Stevenson, Frank Martin. Ok, DJ Camelo, Alex Esencia, págame la música, págame la música, señores y señores. Está muy temprano. El perrito. But I think that, look, I don't think that Frank Martin got any chance. I think that Shakur Stevenson is going to end man down promotions for good, in my opinion. I think that Shakur Stevenson is going to finish the job. Is going to finish what Terence Crawford started. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people also talking about whether, Bomac, who's arrested right now and is in jail, and we already know there's going to be a rematch with Shakur, with Errol the True Spence and Terence Crawford. We don't know if it's going to be in 154 and 147. We understand that in the rematch clause, Terence Crawford has the say to fight again in 147. If you was Bud Crawford, there is a rematch clause. Errol Spence activated the rematch clause, but Terence Crawford has the choice to fight at 147 or at 154. This what I would do if I was If I was Terence Crawford, I was saying, let's fight at 147. Errol Spence is going to be in a limbo where, like, wait. I don't want to fight at 147. So forget about the rematch. But Errol Spence is not going to do that because he needs that money. If I was Terence Crawford, I said we fighting at 147. If I was Terence Crawford, I'd say, yeah, the rematch. We're fighting at 147. What I want to... That's the rematch clause. Would you want Terence Crawford to fight Errol Spence at 154 or 147 when Bud Crawford is still the undisputed champion at welterweight? Why should Terence Crawford go to 154? Now people gonna say, well, he could go to 154 because he should accumulate. What's the word? He should get used to the 154 pounds if he really wants a Jamel Charlo. But it doesn't make a difference if he goes to the 154 and fight the same guy he fought at 147. It will make a difference if you really fight 154. You know what I'm saying? But if I had the rematch clause and I beat Errol Spence the way that I beat him, and I'm going to get more money, no, the fight is going to be 147. I'm the undisputed. It's going to be 147. What y'all think? I thought about that. If he did, people would use he drained him. No, it's a rematch clause. Remember, Dave. This is Errol Spence rematch clause. Errol Spence activated the rematch clause. It's up to Bud Crawford to fight where he's champion. Why? Right now, Bud Crawford is the A side. Why would I have to go to 154 and give you an advantage for? No. We are welterweights. We're going to fight where I beat you. You want the rematch? Have a rematch. Let's go fight at welterweight. I'm the champion here. Come on. You still want because if he fights at 154, then I'm saying you didn't want the belts. You want the money. You don't want undisputed Errol Spence. You want the money. See, the reason he activated the rematch clause, if he's just going to fight at 154, is for the money. And with that mindset, you know what? He's gonna lose. He's gonna lose. Probably gonna lose worse. Probably gonna lose worse. Hold on, hold on. Let me take this thing out. Agreeing to fight Jamel Canelo 154. No. 154. Since I said 154, 154. Why? Why should Terence Bud Crawford fight Errol Spence at 154? Why? I'm going to get more money. I'm the champion at 147. I'm the A side. Why should I fight Errol Spence at 154? For what? What is Errol Spence? What is Bud Crawford going to gain by fighting Errol Spence at 154? Rider of the Storm. Dímelo, hermano. And E-Boxing fans said, free Bomac, free Bomac, free El Gordito. If he did that, then I wouldn't make weight like Jacobs versus Canelo. Well, with the Jacobs versus Canelo, there was a rehydration clause. That's what it is. Honor. Charles Edochie says honor. I know that. The reason why I want Terence Bud Crawford to fight Errol the True Spence, even if there was not a even if they had to do the rematch thing all over again and not fight in December but fight early next year, is the honor of Terence Bud Crawford giving the opportunity of Errol Spence, which gave him the opportunity of becoming a 2-division undisputed as well and gaining the type of money that he gained. I understand that it's honor. I agree with you, Charles of the Cheese. I agree with you. If it's with honor, it's because it's doing the honorable thing and giving the same opportunity to the guy that gave you an opportunity, I'm with it. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's business. It's business. Rider the Storm, stop by to show some love, amor, gracias, Rider, my friend. What you think? What you think, Rider the Storm? What y'all think? Should Terence Bud Crawford, yes, Errol the True Spence activated the rematch clause, but in that same rematch clause, Terence Bud Crawford has to say whether to fight. The fight will be at 147 again or 154. Should Terence Bud Crawford says, you know what? Let's fight at 147 once again. I am the undisputed champion over here. Let me defend my undisputed strap. Let me defend it. Versus Errol Spence. I am giving you an opportunity once again so you can have greatness. I'm giving you the same opportunity you gave me. I'm not giving you no extra opportunity. I'm going to give you the same opportunity you gave me. That's what I'm doing. I'm giving you to be a undisputed. I'm going to defend my undisputed. I'm giving you an opportunity with the money and to be an undisputed champion. I could see it like that. Or is Bud Crawford given the opportunity of Errol Spence just to make money at 154 because he ain't going to earn nothing at 154? I don't think Spence really cares for the belts. I'm with you on that one, Ryder. He does for the get back, and he knows, yep. And he knows he feels better and stronger at 154. I agree. Errol Spence is in it for the money. And I knew that and look, it's okay. It's okay. I think that Errol Spence got a legacy at 147. He's not a guy that doesn't have a legacy. He has a legacy at 147, right? Go for the money, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm not saying it's bad that he's going for the money. All I know is that that's his priority number one. And I knew it even after the weigh-in when Bud Crawford said we're going to make history and Errol Spence was like, we're going to get paid. I already knew that his mind was about getting paid. It was not about really. I think maybe now Errol Spence aftermath understood, wow, man, legacy is something. Money comes and goes. After my career, ain't nobody gonna care about my money, but people the only thing that people gonna talk about is my legacy. You know what I'm saying? Rachel D said Terence Crawford himself said he's having problems with making 147. Well, if you're having a problem, that I guess 154 is the way to go. And if he wants to fight Jermell Charlo on 154, I doubt Jermell Charlo comes back down from 168 to 154. I don't want Jermell Charlo to make that mistake. To be honest, going up, dare to be great, but you coming down, I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. I think if Jermell Charlo and Bud Crawford, they should meet at a catchweight 164. Not at 164, I'm sorry. Maybe 158, 159, 160 at least. I'm not. Jermell Charlo should not look 168. I say 158. 158 should be the catchweight. How about that? Is that fair? 158. But come on, that and that's only 4 pounds. But them 4 pounds is a lot. I say 158, guys. 158 is good. Get 10 pounds, but not no 14 pounds. Some people gonna be like, yo, but that's only 4 pounds. No. If Bud Crawford wants Jermell Charlo, 158, 159 catchweight. If he loses to Canelo Alvarez, I don't want him to come back down to 154. It's not gonna work. It's not. I don't give a damn what type of science is. Nothing. No. You don't gotta. That's my opinion. They both struggling at 147. I don't think that Bud Crawford, the way that Bud Crawford look, Ray, the way that Bud Crawford look at 147, that don't look like no struggle to me. He rehydrated very, very well. He looked massively strong at 147. That does not look like a guy that's having trouble making 147. He cut good and he rehydrated good. That means he's a healthy 147. He's a healthy 147. The reason why he's a healthy 147 is because he stays in the gym. Bud Crawford walks around in the 100 and the uppers of 160. That's beautiful at 147. Look what his team says. He's walking around 168, 165. That's ideal. You don't want to weigh more than 15 pounds. If you weigh right in 15 pounds, 12, 13 pounds, that is perfect. Terence Bud Crawford is a full-fledged, perfect 147. The problem with Errol the True Spence, the problem with Keith Thurman, these guys are walking around 180, have walked around 190. Errol Spence before Sean Porter was walking around in 190. Keith Thurman has walked around in 190. These guys can no longer be at 147 and still feel and still have that power. Can't. They got to go to 154. They're already ballooned up. They're already they've been 147 ever since they was teens. That's it. They're not yet being at 147. Bud Crawford started at 135. And that's why he looks strong. That's why he looks strong. Can you do that with the belts? Well, remember Margarito versus Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao and Margarito did not fight both at 154. See, Manny Pacquiao technically should only still be a 7-division world champion. He fought Margarito, which was a catchweight, but they still fought for the belt. And that's the reason he became an 8-division world champion. But technically, Manny Pacquiao really never fought at a scheduled 154 fight. So, is Manny Pacquiao a truly 8-division world champion? So, I seen a title fight. Put it this way. I believe that Lara and Danny Silva Garcia was supposed to be fighting or still supposed to be fighting for Lara's belt for the middleweight WBA regular belt, but they fighting at 155. That belt is still on the line. So I think it still could happen. It happened with Manny Pacquiao and Margarito, and it's happening with Lara and Danny Silva Garcia. But is a great athlete, even though he's aging now for boxing since he's 35 already. Yeah, he got no wear and tear like that, meaning wear and tear in the ring in actual fights. Maybe a little bit of wear and tear in camp, but you know, I trust gym rats, man. I trust gym rats. Bud Crawford. That's why I say this fight with David Benavidez and Demetrius Andre, I'm telling you, folks, if y'all was there in the gym with the mise en drain, y'all be like, it ain't gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. What was Pacquiao weight for the catchweight? I think it was 152, 151. I think it was 152, 151 for the Margarito fight. Let's double check. Hold on. Let's double check. Give me a sec. Let me see. Pacquiao versus Margarito catchweight. Margarito, yeah, man. Pacquiao checked in a little lighter at 144. Margarito hit the fights 150 pound. It was 150. It was 150 to catch weight. It should have been a welterweight matchup. That's why I always looked at it like, yeah, I love Manny Pacquiao. I always say 8 division world champion, but technically, he should still be a 7 division world champion. The catch weight was at 150. 147, 150, 150, 154 is more of a welterweight match on fight. And what was the, I want to know if they fought in 8-ounce gloves or 10-ounce gloves. Let's see. Let me see. $150 catch weight. Cole, he shit his fighter weight in at 147. He was, Manny Pacquiao was still small though, man. Anything from is a super welterweight. The thing is, Manny Pacquiao clocked in at 144. Charles of the Chief said the gray area. The gray area is a pound over the previous class qualifies for A side. But for the active lesser popular champion, they got to lose the weight for the bag. Interesting. I'm going to give it to Manny, so I got to give it to Mel. Oh, yeah, man. Got to give it to Mel. Shout out to Jamel Charlo. So basically, if Bud is under 154, then Mel can be at a catch weight. Yeah, I think it got to be a catchweight in my opinion. I don't think that Jamal Charlo should come back to 154 after going to 168. Remember, the biggest jump outside of cruiserweight to heavyweight is middleweight to 160 to 168. That's the biggest jump. 160 to 168 is the biggest jump outside of the cruiser to the heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll do a disservice to himself coming back down from 168 to 154. Nah, man. I don't want also the people because it's becoming like people are becoming. See, the thing is with the PBC fighters, I believe, is that if you look at their downfalls, it's always a weight issue, right? Even when Deontay Wilder need to gain weight, Deontay Wilder need to gain and put up all these muscles. He need to become something that he's not. He can't move naturally. He's not 138 pounds full of muscle. As soon as you remember Deontay Wilder, one of the fights, he lost 9 pounds from the weigh-in to fighting night because he's trying to gain. He's trying to eat. If you look at Deontay Wilder now, he's probably 209 pounds right now. Like, that's just him naturally. He can't be this big guy. He just can't. He can't hold it. Anthony Ruiz, losing to Anthony Joshua, another PBC fighter, had weight issues, wasn't in the gym, had weight issues and gained weight. Stephen Fulton, he was already before the Inoue fight, he was already saying that it was hard for him to make the weight in that class at 126. I'm sorry, in 122. He was already saying that he was going to move over to the 126-pound division. You know what I'm saying? You got Errol Spence. All these guys, yes, they get in the paper, they get in the big fights, but they always fight those fights when that's it. They're having problem making the weight. You know, they always got some weight issues. Blas Santana, Colorado pass on the super chat says Shakur, let's get it. New Jersey all day. Newark, New Jersey, Patterson, Hackensack, Hoboken. Let's go, Elizabeth. Let's go. Yeah, IKEA. Garden State Mall. Let's go. Let's go. Jersey. I remember how Zab looked when he fought Khan. Zab looked amazing, but muscle men always get KO'd out. KO'd. He looked, to be honest, Zab Judah was looking good in the Cotto fight too, man. Zab Judah was doing this thing versus Cotto, but Cotto resilience and grit, determination. If it was another fighter, Cotto would have been overwhelmed and probably lost, but Cotto's determination, man, for real. Cotto is a real serious, determined, grit, could take punishment, bro. He's a real warrior, man. Because Zab Judah was putting it on Cotto, man. Manny Pacquiao was the greatest karaoke singer of them all. The GOAT. Manny Pacquiao. And J Turnpike. Let's go. Let's go. The only thing I don't like about Jersey, man, shit is closed on Sundays, man. Well, all the shit is closed on Sundays, man. Even though that's good, though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Everything is closed on a Sunday. Nobody work on a Sunday. It's family day. First time I remember I noticed that. I remember I tried to go shopping on a Sunday. Forgot what year. I'm like, what the fuck? Everything is closed, man. There's a holiday or something like that? Nah. Everything is closed in Jersey. Okay. You want that chest smoke? Going up and down don't make sense. Facts, Basil. I understand about seeking greatness and all, but at the end of the day, there's weight classes for a reason, and that can be healthy to keep changing weight classes. I told you in the sport of boxing, they like to get these fighters in vulnerable position. Yeah, you're getting them the bag. I just want to see, when was the last good 50-50 fight? No excuses, no weight problems. You're coming at 100%. I feel like the best shape of my life. There is no weight. There is no issue. There's no past injury. There is no how you say it? Been out the ring for a long time. When was the last 50-50 fight where nobody is coming from a injury, surgery, weight drain, nothing, that nobody's coming with no excuses, pre-excuses, post-excuses? When was the, I think, maybe Tio Loma. You coming off your best win. He's coming off his best win. The only thing is the COVID and stuff like that, but I believe that was there. Let me see what other fight. What other fight is like Caleb Plant, David Benavidez? Yes. Caleb Plant, David, Canelo Alvarez, and Triple G. Well, remember, they were supposed to be fighting the first time, and Triple G, Canelo Alvarez did get suspended. Leading up to that fight. The first one. Manny versus Thurman. I say Plant and David Benavidez. Yep. David Benavidez coming off a great win. Caleb Plant coming off a great win. Good timely fashion. They didn't been out the ring for outside of a year. Yeah, I say Caleb Plant and David Benavidez. Good. Caleb Plant and David Benavidez. I even think this is a good fight too. Demetrius Andre and David Benavidez as well. Demetrius Andre fought in February. David Benavidez fought in March. I think that's good. And they're going to be fighting at the same time. Both of them got their wins. They're going to be fighting at the same time. That's good. Charles said that wasn't a 50-50 fight, though. Which one, the Caleb Plant and David Benavidez? I mean, to be honest, both of these guys, I would say is a 50-50 fight. You know why? I understand he lost to Canelo Alvarez, right? But that Canelo Alvarez is Canelo Alvarez. And Caleb Plant's best win and David Benavidez's best win was Darrell. So maybe I could see it close. Remember, David Benavidez got hype behind him, where Caleb Plant didn't get that hype. So if we take out the hype, I think people will say it was a 50-50 fight, Caleb Plant and David Benavidez. If you take away the hype, the Mexican monster moniker. And I really got to say this to the people, man. The Mexican Monster nickname. Yes, I'm gonna call him the Mexican Monster, the Ecuadorian Monster, the Dominican Monster, because it just sounds good. The Mexican Monster versus the Boogeyman, Demis Andre, David Benavidez. But we gotta understand that when Mike Tyson called David Benavidez the Mexican Monster, it was because Mike Tyson didn't know his name at the time. He forgot his name, or he didn't know his name, so he said the Mexican Monster to Jamon Charlo. Mike Tyson don't know. I've seen him other interviews. He don't know David Benavidez' name. That's why he called him the Mexican Monster. The Mexican Monster nickname was by default. It's true. It's true. Damn, push, leave Tyson alone. I'm dead serious though. It was by default. He didn't, Mike Tyson don't be paying attention to boxing like that. He don't know the name. When he was interviewing Jamar Charlo, he don't know which one he was talking about. Yo, go look at the interview. He didn't know which Charlo he was actually interviewing. Remember, they was playing one of the fights with Jamel Charlo, and he's like, no, that's not me, that's my brother. Because sometimes his people's his team picks these interviews for him and shit like that. He didn't know the difference between Jamel or Jamal. Go back to the interview. So when he called David Benavidez the Mexican Monster, he just called him the Mexican Monster because he didn't know he didn't know David Benavidez's name. And everybody was like, yo, but Mike Tyson gave him the nickname the Mexican Monster. It's because no, he called him that because he didn't know David Benavidez's name. He got his nickname by default. And no, David Benavidez did not look like a monster versus Caden Plant. Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong? Come on, y'all. Come on. I ain't hating. I ain't hating. I ain't hating. But look, man, this fight is so the Shakur Stevenson versus Frank Martin is an easy fight for me to even predict. Shakur Stevenson is going to beat Shakur Stevenson is going to beat Frank Martin. I don't think there's no hope for Frank Martin. I don't think he got the skill set. I don't think he got a better jab. I don't think he got. You can have all the power you want, but a guy like Shakur Stevenson, man, he gonna make you miss. He gonna make you pay. The power of Shakur Stevenson for me right now is underrated. I believe that Shakur Stevenson power has grown it has grown, and that's because he's moving up in weight. He's moved up in weight. He's very comfortable in the lightweight division. You saw how he knocked out Yoshino that knocked down Nakatani. So Shakur Stevenson gonna make a statement. He's gonna make a statement, and I think he's gonna hurt Frank Martin. I think he's gonna hurt Frank Martin. The best win, I believe, for Frank Martin was Michel Rivera, but even Michel Rivera, again, another PBC fighter that was having problems with the weight. Another PBC fighter, Jason Rosario, another PBC fighter that had problem with weights. It's about time. Come on home and leave Mr. Random. Yo, Punch, Cookie Monster is a good one. Hey, yo, people got mad. The Elmo Monster Cookie Man. Hey, yo, people got mad because yo dije, lo que yo le dije, remember I told La Ballena, I cut the video. I cut the video of Bud Crawford. And what I was saying yesterday about that, his special strength was that it was not snack. It's actually him having his big delicious wife that weighs almost 100 pounds. And I said that's the reason why he's strong, because he'd be pushing for 147 pounders all over the place and stuff like that. Who the hell is Errol Spence? He's been handling this big woman for a long time. She got like 6-7 kids and stuff like that. That's the secret. That's the secret training of Bud Crawford. That's the reason why he's a freak of nature when it comes to power at 147 pounds. And people getting mad. I said, you know what? Let me just take the video out, I said, let me take the video. I got soft. I apologize for the people, man. There's some people that they'll find it funny. There's other people that just, I just took it out. I don't want nobody coming up to me. I'm respectful at the same time. I don't want nobody coming up to me and, I feel like a lot of people is losing the what you call it, the sense of humor and shit like that. But you know what? I don't want to I don't want to be disrespectful other people's wife and stuff like that. Some people don't understand humor, Some people don't understand humor. No, Deluxe. Bud Crawford has a nice beautiful, petite, good shaped wife. It's called thick. It's not called big. I'm sorry. Right? I heard Bud deadlifts 400 pounds. Man, he deadlifts his wife, bro. He don't even need to go to the gym. matter of fact, he goes to the gym. He deadlifts the 400 pounds. But nobody want to believe me. See, everybody's coming out. The haters are coming out with the snack narrative. And I'm saying it's not the snack narrative, it's the wife narrative. No wife shaming. I'm not shaming. Why is it shaming or is the truth? Yo, if somebody be like, hey, yo, Punch Drunk, man, look, yo, chip tooth. I might feel bad, but damn it, I got a chip tooth. Okay. If I say that this guy's wife is big, que una ballena, esa tigra, you're gonna get mad at me. But es gorda, que gorda, yeah. I got a chip tooth. I can make fun of myself. I'm just keeping it real. Sheesh. But I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. Diablo, man. That's the secret right there. That's the secret. Everybody gonna be trying to find you see the haters nowadays, right? They calling Snag, Victor Conte, and I'm telling you that the secret of Bud Crawford is if he deadlifts. Mira, esa ballena, la mujer de. Think about it. Can you think about Bud Crawford? Just think about it. We don't want to think about, but think about, okay, put it this way. Think about a dude, slim, trim. Bud Crawford is 147 pounds. Just think about a 147 pound carrying and making love to the 200 plus pounds and carrying her and doing the motorboating and carrying and doing the head and shoulders. The head and shoulders when you pick your lady up and you pick her up and you have her in the shoulder, stuff like that, and you eat her out and stuff like that. And you do deadlifts and stuff like that. That's the head and shoulder move. Can you imagine? Bud Crawford does all of that con esa ballena. And that right there, the legs. See, you know when they say that sex takes away the legs? Now when you're having sex and you have esa ballena, so it works both ways. You're releasing your stress and still working out at the same time. You ain't see Bud Crawford. You don't see how strong he stays. Ain't nobody never pushing on Errol Spence like that. But no, nobody want to listen to me. Nobody want to listen. Okay, it was Victor Conte in the snack. All right, nobody want to listen to. Okay, all right. Okay. No. His wife is skinny. Yeah, that's it. La mujer es una flaquita. Yeah. That's it. No, that's it. Okay, I can't say the truth. Not everybody got catching feelings nowadays. I can't even say a little jokey joke or nothing. That's it, my friend. That's like me saying I got pretty teeth. My teeth is like fucking Steve Harvey. That's like me saying, mira, caco mío. That's like me saying that my hairline is like fucking like it used to be with Steve Harvey. I got a peanut head. Yeah, yo sé eso. If somebody say, hey, yo, Punch, tú tienes un peanut head. Yo tengo un peanut head. I'm proud of it. Ya, déjame quieto. ¿Verdad? Ese tipo una gorda. Ya, yo lo dije. Ya, I don't care. Shit. Damn. I got a peanut head, man. I got a peanut head and a wide shoulder. In school, they used to call me Beetlejuice. You remember when Beetlejuice, you remember the movie? When his head was shrinking and shit like that? Because I got wide shoulders, but I got a peanut head. And people used to call me Beetlejuice. I used to laugh. Matter of fact, I used to make jokes on myself. I used to do the Eminem, what Eminem did in the movie in 8 Miles. I made so much fun of myself that nobody even could make fun of me and stuff like that. I used to snap on myself. I used to call myself Beetlejuice. Matter of fact, I used to call myself Humpity Hoo. Yo dije toda esa vaina. By the time somebody even try to crack jokes, ¿qué me importa? Man, they used to be like, hey, yo, my man, you gotta look at your chip tooth. I said, yo, this chip tooth be biting the shit out of your girl's nipples. I see, coño, yo agarro esos nipples de tu Eva. Así, ella le gusta eso porque yo no me lo regalado. I don't fix it. This is the sharp. This is the sharp. This is the nipple. This is the nipple tooth. But no, I can't say the obvious. I can say the obvious about me. I can say the obvious about me, but I can't see the obvious about that his secret training regimen is carrying his 200 plus wife and doing deadlifts and stuff like that. I'm doing the Baby Boy. You remember the movie Baby Boy? When the dude is dating the dude's mother, and they're in the kitchen. They don't even show it on BET, but I'm talking about the real, the original shit. The rated R version, not the BET version. When he's doing the Baby Boy, when he's carrying his wife and going, he's going across the kitchen, That's what Bud Crawford does with his wife. Can you imagine the strength that Bud Crawford has? That's the secret regimen of Bud Crawford. That's the secret regimen. Making love and doing deadlifts and carrying that woman that's almost 200 pounds, and then coming and look how many he works out with that woman. If Bud Crawford listening to this, he probably gonna be like, yo, my man, stop talking about my woman, but it's true what the motherfucker's saying though. Steve Harvey got faith. Tú verás que yo me voy a arreglar los dientes también. Yo me voy a arreglar los dientes también. Everybody got their little complex and shit like that. She don't care. You see her out there watching her husband. You see her. She don't care, man. I'd rather have meet up. I'd rather have Bud Crawford's wife than Errol Spence's wife. I'd rather have her. Porque yo sé que yo ride or die. I didn't get her when I became rich. Yeah, she look good. Yeah, ella está buena. Yeah, ella está buena. It's a difference between a wife. It's a difference between a girl. It's a difference between who you want to share your life with, right? Bella. It's a difference. You got a point though, Bud. Be putting in that massive work. Come on, mi hermano. It's either two things. Either he's a gym rat. Baby, si yo lo digo, mira, si yo lo digo, if I say it, then people gonna be like, they're gonna say that I'm critiquing again. They're gonna say that I'm a hater and stuff like that. That's why I can't even say that in this community. Look, it's either two things. That Bud Crawford is at home working out also. That Bud Crawford is at home working out with the delicious plus size model. But let's put it like that now. The delicious plus size model. Shout out to Bud Crawford and his wife. The delicious plus size model, right? Right? It's either that is the reason why he got that freak of nature strength at 147, or the reason why he's a gym rat is because he don't want to be con esa ballena en la casa todos los días, eh. No wonder he's in the gym all the time. No wonder he's a gym rat. ¿Quién quiere estar con esa gordita en la casa? It's out of two things. It's out of two things. That he's at home with the delicious plus size model and stuff like that, doing the Baby Boy and shit like that, carrying it, doing the head and shoulders and carrying it, toda esa vaina. Or he's a gym rat for one reason. He's a gym rat all the time. Not so he can prepare himself. Es porque he'd rather be in the gym than estar con esa gordita en la casa. Ya, lo dije. Oh, Pudge is cool. She a big girl. What if she was trying to catch the bus and the driver says, no room? Ballena! Ay. Coño, de que big fish. Yo tengo una ballena en la casa, mi hermano. Diablo, Bud Crawford was Dominican and say, le habla así a Europín. What you talking about? Que you a big fish and big fish. Fuck you and your big fish, motherfucker. Yo tengo una ballena en la casa, mi hermano. ¿Qué diga big fish y big fish? Yo tengo el Free Willy en la casa mía, motherfucker. You nothing, my friend. Yeah. No voy a decir nada. Ya, Jaime, que no voy a decir nada. Que they're gonna be like the punch, yo. wife. Ya, no voy a decir ya. Que esa tigre es flaquita, ya. Yo, my man, you talking about my wife. No, your wife is skinny. That's it, leave me alone. That's it. That's what you want me to tell you? You want me to lie to you? Nah, just keep my name, my wife's name, I don't even know her name, mi hermano. I already called her that she was big, a plus size model, and delicious and stuff like that. ¿Qué tú quieres que yo diga, mi hermano? Que ella es flaquita, eh. ¿Ah? ¿O usted estúpido? But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, man, it looked like oh shit, man. ¿Quién pesa más? Bomac or Mrs. Yeah. No voy a decir más, no voy a decir nada. No voy a decir nada. No voy a decir nada. Yeah. Wait some more. Bomac. Oh, hola. Hola. Ya, que no voy a decir nada, no voy a decir nada. Ya. Vamos a hablar de boxeo. That's so Max. Yeah. That's so Max. Hey. Diablo, man. Nah, Bomac is mega super heavyweight. Diablo, ese tigre gordito, man. Bomac gets paid in pork chops. Shit, man. But yo, it got to be to a point like we all, I think we all, maybe we all have done it, like let ourselves go. But at what point that when you look at yourself and you be like, yo, that's it, it's time for me to get in on diet. Like right now, I look at myself and I be like, hey, yo, that's it, punch. That's it, man. That's it. Go to the gym. That's it. But at what point, like it gotta be at a certain point that when you have a belly like that, you be like, yo, I can't see my dick no more. At what point do you tell yourself, yo, I gotta lose weight? Because if I can't, that's the scariest. The scariest time is look for all the ladies out there. One of the worst days I think of my life will be cuando el bicho no se va a parar. Cuando el bicho no se pare is the worst day. It's gonna be one of the worst days of my life. ¿Verdad? Ni puedes una paja ni nada. Por favor, Mac, él ni puede ver el bicho de él. Y eso no le da miedo a él. Everything I said, boom, man. I was trying to go to the chat and the moderator thing, he popped up. Let me see. 85% got Shakur winning, 9% got Frank Martin winning. I don't even know who the hell. But ladies and gentlemen, you already know, man. Tomorrow is another day. Look, like a lot of people didn't want to tune into this topic. I guess everybody else is talking about it, or somebody else is doing something else. I don't know what they're doing today. But tomorrow we back at it. Probably have an interview. I'm trying to lock in an interview. I've been trying to lock this interview down, man. I want to get Jamel Charlo. I want to get Oscar De La Hoya. We were supposed to do an interview. I'm not sure what's happening. He reached out to me. I reached back out to him. He wanted to do the interview and stuff like that, but he hasn't reached out back. He said he was going to come back from Hawaii and then we was going to do the interview when he comes back from Hawaii, but I don't know, hasn't reached out to me. I reached out trying to get these interviews and stuff like that. Probably get Ben Whitaker this week. Y'all can get familiar with Ben Whitaker. I've been calling him the Cassius Clay of the UK. Let's see what's gonna happen. But Nancy Santiago, I want to be fit, not fat. Facts. I got Martin versus Shakur. I hope dude shuts Shakur's mouth. Come on, Boxing Magic, stop it. You hoping, or that's your real and that's your boxing mind analysis. Come on. If you're making an emotional decision, you're making a boxing analytical decision and stuff like that. Technical decision. César con los 2 pesos. Gracias, César. Tomorrow we back at it. Let me know what y'all think, man. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, share it live. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.